The cheetah is perhaps one of the most well-known and majestic animals out there. They are well known for their incredible speed, which can reach up to 17 miles per hour, making it among the fastest land animals on Earth. These cats are unique among others due to their unique physical adaptations, such as unretractable claws, long limbs, and gracile build. Cheetahs belong to the subfamily known as felinae, or better known as lesser cats. This subfamily includes cats that can purr and meow, but they cannot roar like lions, tigers, or leopards. This means that cheetahs are more closely related to smaller cats, such as the one sitting in your lap right now, than it is to a leopard, which they are often confused with, and I honestly don't know how, but okay. However, the closest living relatives to cheetahs are mountain lions and the jaguarundi, also known as the weasel cat, because it looks like a weasel. These three cats belong to the puma lineage, which first diverged around 6.7 million years ago. The cheetah is placed in its own genus, Acinonyx, and is currently the only living member of this genus. Despite having great speed, cheetahs are not built for strength and therefore are not good fighters due to their fragile build. They often fall at the bottom of the food chain in the African grasslands, being chased off or killed by other predators, such as lions, leopards, and hyenas. However, the same cannot be said for some of their extinct relatives that lived during the Pliocene and Pleistocene. These extinct felines were far more widespread than cheetahs today, living across Africa and Eurasia. Some of these existed until around 15,000 years ago, and were giants compared to the modern cheetah. One good example is a species known as the Ice Age colossal cheetah, or scientifically known as Acinonyx pleistocene. I think I butchered that one. This cat lived from the late Pliocene to middle Pleistocene. As the name suggests, this cheetah was massive, being 3 times larger than its living relative, and may have been the largest cheetah that's ever lived. The colossal cheetah could weigh between 130 to 190 kilograms, or 290 to 420 pounds. It was similar in size and weight to a male Asiatic lion. This large size would have helped it take down larger prey than its living counterpart, which would have included horses and large deer such as elk. Their massive size may have also helped them compete with more formidable predators, such as other large cats, giant hyenas, canines, and bears. Like its modern relative, they were probably the fastest predators around, although we don't know exactly how fast they could get. They were probably not quite as fast as modern-day cheetahs, due to their larger size and more robust build, but they were still faster than most other predators it coexisted with. It is also possible that these cats may have also formed coalitions, like modern cheetahs, giving them another edge in competition. Sadly, very little is known about this extinct feline due to the scarcity of fossil remains. However, another species that is closely related was the so-called giant cheetah, or scientifically known as Acinonyx pardonensis. Fortunately, we know a bit more about this extinct cat than the colossal cheetah due to more fossil remains. However, due to how similar the two cats were, they are sometimes considered to be the same species, with the colossal cheetah being a subspecies of the giant cheetah. However, most consider them to be separate species. The giant cheetah wasn't quite as large as its colossal relative, but was still much larger than its living counterpart. On average, this cat could weigh between 60 and 100 kilograms, with the largest individuals weighing over 120 kilograms, or 270 pounds. It was similar in size and height to an adult lioness. This cat was very similar in build to the modern cheetah, with the only clear difference being its greater size. The skull was unique for modern cheetahs, being more similar to those of pantherine cats. The teeth though were very similar to modern cheetahs. Like the modern cheetah, this cat was probably adapted to running down prey, but thanks to its larger size, it would have taken down prey weighing over 100 kilograms. A study has been done on the speed of this cat, with estimates putting a speed of up to 60 miles per hour, roughly as fast as a modern cheetah. Males probably lived and hunted in coalitions, like today's cheetahs. However, some authors believe that the ecology of the giant cheetah was more similar to panthera cats than to modern cheetahs. This cat lived in the wild, full of other predators. In Eurasia, they would have competed with the European jaguar, which was similar in size but was much heavier at 200 kilograms, or 450 pounds. Other carnivores such as saber-toothed cats, other big cats, hyenas, large canines and bears also competed with the giant cheetah. It is unknown whether they coexisted with early modern humans, but they most certainly coexisted with Neanderthals and would have also competed with them. These felines suddenly became extinct during the Middle to Late Pleistocene. The exact cause of their extinction is unknown. It was likely due to habitat loss and climate change, as well as competition with more adaptable predators. As mentioned before, the modern cheetah is the last surviving member of the Acinonyx genus. The cheetah is listed as vulnerable due to habitat loss, conflict with humans, poaching and disease. The population of wild cheetahs today is over 6,500 mature individuals, and they're still declining. Much is being done to save modern cheetahs, such as habitat protection and conservation. If we're not careful, we might lose these beautiful, elegant felines, and they will join their extinct relatives in extinction.